A health alert as thousands of families get ready for back to school, a deadly disease reappearing in the Carolinas.
South Carolina reporting its first case of measles in the state in more than 20 years. Billie Jean Shaw live tonight at 6. And Billie Jean, a medical expert saying this case most likely came from someone who has not been vaccinated.
That's right, Brooke. That doctor also telling me in the early 2000s, due to vaccinations, the measles disease was nearly eradicated from the U.S. But now, due to people lacking getting their vaccinations, the number of cases are growing across the nation. South Carolina's State Health Department now investigating, trying to contact anyone who may have been exposed to a case of the measles. The highly contagious disease is usually passed through coughing and sneezing, and in some cases is fatal.
1 in every 1,000 cases do develop encephalitis, which is the swelling of the brain.
According to DHEC, someone who lives in Georgetown County, which is near Myrtle Beach, contracted the disease last week. This is the first case of measles reported in the Palmetto State since 1997. South Carolina now joining a list of 21 other states that are also dealing with an outbreak. Medical experts believe the cases stem from people who are refusing vaccines.
Just like a child has a right to be if they're in a car, to be in a car seat or a safety belt, they have a fundamental right to be protected against deadly diseases by being vaccinated. It's not a choice. It's a requirement as a parent.
But not all parents agree. NBC Charlotte has learned the number of North Carolina parents opting out of childhood shots is on the rise. Out of 130,000 kindergartners, more than 2,000 did not receive vaccines due to religious reasons, that number doubling since 2012. But in South Carolina, the vaccine rate is higher than the national average, with nearly 80% of children receiving their shots. And here in the Carolinas, children can start getting their vaccines for the measles as early as the age of 1. Reporting live in York County, Billie Jean Shaw, NBC Charlotte.